Chai, what a story. My mom almost ruined my marriage. Our late father dealt with our mother till his dying days. He really showed her Shegebanza promise, and somehow along the line, my mom hardened up. She carried it like a survivor. She genuinely believed that a man had to be tough, harsh even, to keep his wife in line. According to her, that was the only way to tame a woman and make her submissive. She always advised my brothers and I, my son, sometimes chase her out of the house, sometimes beat her up, put her in her place. I am a woman and I know what I am saying. If you don't treat a woman like this, she will grow wing and think that you are mate with her. She will forget that you are the head of the family. She say it for years, and because we watch our father do worst, we bury this somewhere in our minds. I have three brothers. I am the second. They all married before me. Then I met my wife Oge, a beautiful woman from Mbise, Imo State. And my goodness, na she threw generational nonsense out of our head. Before I married my wife, I used to visit my brothers. I saw how they shout at their wife at any slightest things. I saw how their wife trembled. They were quiet. Yes, they were submissive, but it didn't sit right in my spirit. None of them had children. I never asked why, but it stayed in my mind. Then I married my wife. Shortly after our marriage, she gave birth to triplets, three healthy sons. Our joy knew no bond. My mother danced on phone that day. She said we have made her a grandmother at last. She insisted we bring the babies to the village so traditional rites could be performed. The moment she said it, my heart pricked. She noticed and quietly and quickly added, "Don't tell me that one won't agree. Oh. You are the man of the house. Enforce it, like I always say. If she refuses, you know what to do." Then she hung up. I sat down on my two hands on my head, my body quiet but my mind loud. Yes, I had grown up hardened, but when it comes to my wife Oge, I was soft. Wow. Oge didn't just respect me, she called me her king, her soulmate. She didn't fight me, she appreciated me. And somehow, all the bitterness Mama planted in me began to melt. So I told her what Mama said. Her eyes widened. "Perform which traditional rites, God forbid, on my children? And now how come your mother dictates what happens in our home? Are we not Christians?" Her voice was high, not rude, just shocked. As she spoke, my hands started shaking, not fear, but confusion and sins from the past. At that moment, all the old teachings rose in me. How dare she talk about my mother like that? Is it because I treat her like a queen? Is it because I don't treat her like the way my brothers treated their wives? Anger flushed my brain. I stood up and raised my hand to slap her. I didn't even know how Oge grabbed my hand, but she did, firmly. Her eyes met mine. "He want to slap me?" she asked. She didn't shout. She didn't beg. She just said it quietly, holding my hand in place. "You better don't try that rubbish again, because if you do, you will see another side of me. I will show you the athletic side of me that you don't know." She dropped my hand and walked away. I was in shock. That was the day I knew that this humble woman I married has strength. Quiet strength, dangerous strength, but godly strength. I picked up my phone and called my brothers. I told them what just happened. They screamed, "We warned you. You said you were in love with an Mbise woman. Now see drama. You remember how how my wife trembled when I shout. That is how to control a woman. In fact, I am calling Mama now." Before I could respond, they ended the call and phoned Mama. Mama called me almost immediately, screaming at top of her lungs. "What is this I am hearing? You see what I meant? Women, you don't give them allowance. Once you give them allowance, they will want allowances. My son, if she's bigger than you now, please divorce her. Marry a humble girl. It's just money and you are not broke. Your brothers are behind you." At this point, my phone started buzzing with different conference call from my brothers. I didn't say a word. I just switched everything off. And for the first time, I sat down and asked myself some honest questions. Why will I raise my hand against my wife who just carried my sons in her womb? Why should I allow anyone, not even my mother, to ruin my home for me? Why should I risk Oge's health and baby's life just to perform one local village tradition, just to pour local gin on village soil? And most importantly, why should I lose my family because of tradition that brings nothing but pains? That's when I made up my mind. I called Mama back and told her plainly, I am not traveling down to village. Don't ever call me again to talk about divorce. She was speechless. I warned her gently but firmly, told her she needed healing, therapy, God, because she had become wounded and didn't know it. Then I called my brothers. I told them to stay out of my marriage, that I have never interfered in theirs, so they had no right to interfere in mine. I apologized to my wife that night. I gave my life to Christ fully this time. I went for therapy, and by God's grace, I became a better man, a real husband, a real father. And when my brothers saw how peaceful my home had become each time they visited and see me play with my wife, they always shocked. When they saw the joy and glows in my wife's eye, when they saw how God was blessing us, they became curious. One by one, they followed suit. They went for therapy. They dedicated their life to Christ. Even Mama, today, both their wives are pregnant, and from the scan, it might be twins. Truly, when you treat your wife badly, your prayers get hindered. No matter how loud you shout amen. Moral lesson of the story: sometimes it's not just the way we were raised, it's the poisons that we inherited. Being a man doesn't mean being wicked. You don't have to shout, slap, or intimidate your wife to be respected. If truly you want a peaceful home, submit to God first. Let him work on you. Don't let bitterness from the past define how you will build your future. And lastly, a peaceful home is not luck, it's intentional. Yes, you are right here. A peaceful home is not luck, it's intentional. Men, when you protect your wife, God will protect your home. Sure, you are right. Men, when you protect your wife, God will protect your home. Wow, my brother, I like this particular. Yeah, this last statement he make clever. I love it. Men, when you protect your wife, God will protect your home. A peaceful home is not luck, it's intentional. Please, if you love this story, if this story inspires you, if this story teaches you anything at all, please kindly share the story for me, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notification bell so whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to get notified. See you guys in my next video. Bye.